paddy field in Japan and a rice paddy field in Benger-le-dash. Well, the strange thing is that a rice paddy field in Japan was emptied of its water overnight. The following day, people noticed that there was a formation in the rice paddy field. In Benger-le-dash, a unit was out filming after they'd had 2 terrible floods where a lot of life was lost. And at that point, they asked the mayor of a town what he put the problem down to. And the whole program was about the chopping down of the trees, and it releases the waters to come down the valleys faster and everything. And the mayor, who, by the way, was dressed in a western shirt, but a loincloth on his lower half, said, well, I put it down to these big flying saucer-type shapes that come over our paddy fields and suck out all the water, and it's got to stop. Out of the blue. And last year, 3.5 million gallons of water went missing from a lake in Andover. Overnight, I worked it out that it would take 3 fire brigades 11.5 days to get rid of that water. And where were they going to put it while they were doing it?
You don't think it ended up in Bangladesh?
Well, there is a thing as world balance. They might.
Okay, Reg, we were out at the Pewsey Vale the other night. Can you tell me what we're going to see in the video you shot there that time last year?
Yeah, it happened on the 24th of July at 12:33. I turned the film on by 12:34, and there was a small light which I first thought was a plane, but it made no noise, and it was close enough to be making noise. It was a light that decreased in size. It was small, about the same brightness perhaps as a star, but as it travelled across the valley, by the time it got to the other side, it almost bleeped out as though it was that was the end of it. Then it came up about 3 or 4 times brighter than a star and changed to a golden colour. The trouble is, when you're dealing with light at night, it saps or sucks the light in, so you're unable to see the colour of it. But I can assure you that it was a golden light, and it stayed in the sky for about 2.5 to 3 minutes at that point when it was stationary, with no noise whatsoever. I always ask myself the question, it's easier to ask what it isn't rather than what it is. And it wasn't a plane, it wasn't a helicopter, it wasn't a balloon, it wasn't a flare. You tell me what else flies, I don't know. Oh, that's great. What is it? Moving to the right very, very gradually, according to my thing. No, but I've got it on there. Whoops.
It'd be interesting to hear from Town TV viewers what they think it is, so maybe we'll get some